collar. So he's had a peeing problem. I don't think I've ever talked about this because I already know people are just gonna say, get rid of your cat, get rid of your cat. I'm missing 2 points of the tooth. But my nose is kind of slanted this way, the tip of my nose. But he was looking in my nose and he was kind of baffled. Immunity shots are the only shots that I take because I don't drink alcohol. I hate cutting onions. I was gonna fold laundry, but someone's being very clingy and upset. Yeah. Grocery pickup and a lot of screaming later. It's the next morning. We are going to Walmart to get Ozzy his Christmas gifts, or some of them. I don't know. I want to look at the arts and crafts as well, like little kids. Why are you looking at me like that?
You like what?
We have Montgomery. I need to put chapstick on. Ozzy is at home with Adam's mom, his grandma. And we're just running up to Walmart to look at what they have. I don't know what to get him, but I have an idea of what to get him. And I want to get Montgomery a little gift for under the tree. He is 10 months old, so I guess by Christmas he'll be 11 months, so it's not like he's going to remember it anyway, and he's just going to be playing with his brother's toys, so I think Ozzy should be the main focus. Good song? Oh yeah? Look at you! He's so cute! He fell asleep on me, of course. We had a dilemma. We were gonna get Ozzy a 3-wheel like training scooter, but it's 2 to 5 years and he's 3.5, but it's a max of 44 pounds and he's 40 pounds. So we have to get him a big kid scooter and a helmet and knee pads.
Should we just get him this?
There were bumper cars over there and they looked so fun. Okay, so this is what we brought in from Walmart. I needed construction paper to make another Christmas list with him like we did last year. And maybe we'll get an idea of other gifts he might want. Some baby wash for both of them, baby lotion, and some little Christmas cereal. I thought Ozzy would like it. The gifts are in the trunk of the car, along with the big like $15 box of Russell Stover's chocolate. That's what I wanted. I told Adam he could wait until Christmas to give it to me, but I wanted to buy it today before it was out. Those are my favorite chocolates. My stepdad gets us the box of Esther Price chocolates every Christmas. He has since I met him. He always gets me a box of Esther Price chocolates. And I think I like the Russell Stover's more, which it's cheaper, but I like it more. If you hear screaming, it's because I'm making Adam get Monty out of the high chair. I made them leftover meatballs and spaghetti from last night, and then I cut up blueberries and put it in yogurt from Montgomery. I put on makeup because we're gonna go on a hike here soon when they're all done with lunch. There wasn't enough meatballs for me, but I'm honestly not that hungry right now. My camo suit was in the washer, so I threw it in the dryer like an hour ago, and it's dry, so this is what I'm gonna wear. I'm eating a protein bar really quick before we go. We drove all the way out to where that village Ozzy got hurt is to go on the hike that's to like the little waterfall, and it did not look safe to walk because the snow is melting. And then the place with the bridge that I like to go is still closed. Like it's completely, the road's blocked off. So I don't know what's going on down there. So we just came to a place close to our house we've never hiked before. And I hope it's pretty, but I need to eat this. I just breastfed Montgomery. He's trying to honk. So cute with those teeth.
Go on a walk now?
Are you awake? Are you awake?
There we go.
What are you? Oh, he dropped his toy.
Did you get him only one?
Yeah. I have the Cookie Monster in my pocket. Snow is all melting. Yeah, all the snow is just melting because it's warmer outside. It would be pretty if it was all snowy. Yeah. It is 40 degrees outside, but it does feel so much warmer than it has been. It's not really windy. It needs a muzzle. This is pretty. I don't know if I want to go over there. This is really pretty with the snow. Didn't really like the little trail to here, but this is really pretty. The dogs barking are also kind of unsettling. Don't like that. I just decided to film a little extra footage. It's the next morning. That hike, not good. Montgomery was fussing. It really wasn't that pretty, but I have coffee making. I just brought the kids a fruit plate. It's 8 in the morning. I made bacon. I'm gonna make bacon spinach souffles. But I don't have little cooking dishes, so I'm gonna do it in a muffin pan. And I'm gonna make some detox drinks, like detox immunity shots. These are really good. I cooked them for like 14 minutes, and next time I wanna put cupcake liners down so it doesn't get like a little burnt on the edges, but they are so amazing. So little. He was screaming at me because I was eating chocolate. He's just so little. Dude, it is past 9 o'clock at night. Ozzy has been getting out of bed like 20 times before he finally goes to sleep at night. And I heard him scream, "Daddy." And Adam just went back there and he said, "I've been screaming for hours." He just came out here like 2 minutes ago. Is he gonna do it again? Are you gonna put it on? Put it on your head. Oh, he's trying.
Golly, dude.
What is that? Did you just steal you a treat at Honeywood's a goose egg? He just shoved the whole thing in his mouth. Is that yum? Is that yum, Montgomery? Is that yum? I've been hanging up baby clothes and it's like, I don't know, 10 a.m. Is that my booby goose? My booby goose is rubbing up against the camera. Or I guess my phone. Hey booby goose. You see his purple collar? So I was gonna make this into a short, but it is way too much to fit into a minute, and I just like doing long form content way more, even though I literally get like 10 views, which that's not even the point. The whole reason I still do YouTube is to share my life experience and make people feel less alone. We can go through adulting together, okay? Because you guys told me at 16. I moved out at 17 and I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know how to do taxes. I don't have my driver's license. I'm 22. I have 2 kids. Like, I'm still figuring it out. The whole reason I still make videos is to just help if I can just help one person feel less alone, then I'm doing my job. I am so busy all the time, and this is one of my only outlets besides painting and journaling, which I also absolutely love. I share my life experience and my deep dark secrets so I can make people feel less alone. I just love long form content. I don't care that it gets me way less coverage or views. To be completely honest, ever since I got demonetized in like, I think 2022 is when I got demonetized for the last time, and they won't give it back to me until I get like 10 million shorts views, which is insane. I don't really like, I mean, shorts are fun, but it's not what I like to do. I like long form content. I like watching long form content as well. My views, like my content doesn't get pushed out anymore because I lost my monetization. Do you hear the wind? There's wind gusts of up to 40 miles an hour today. It's snowing right now, even though we just got a snowstorm like 3 days ago. We got like 5 or 6 inches of snow, and it was like 1 degree. And then yesterday when we got home from my mom's house at like 7 p.m., it was like 55 degrees. And now it's snowing and 20 degrees. So Ohio for you. But ever since I got demonetized, my content isn't pushed out, so no one sees my content. That's my cat, I'm sorry. That's Blueberry Goose. We have had appointments galore. This month already, I've had like 4 or 5 appointments. And then in January, I have like 3 or 4. We took Blueberry Goose to the vet a week ago, I think. And they gave him his rabies shot and did all of that, but we also addressed the peeing problem. So he's had a peeing problem. I don't think I've ever talked about this because I already know people are just gonna say, get rid of your cat, get rid of your cat. But I want to try everything possible to not have to get rid of him. Obviously, we've brought up the idea of rehoming him, but he is, like, I've had him since he was a kitten. I found him in the woods. So I've had him for almost 9 years. And he's such a good boy. I don't want to rehome him, but he's had a peeing problem. Like every few months it pops up again, and if there's one item of clothing on the ground, he will pee on it. So we brought that up with the vet because it started to get bad again, and I cannot keep my house pristine. There's gonna be a hand towel or a onesie from the kids, and it's not okay for him to pee on it. And she said it was 100% behavioral, which we already knew because when we lived at our old house, we've been living here for almost 2 years now. Let me say I'm so excited to move. I cannot wait. That's so exciting to even think about. I think we're gonna try to get a house, but when we lived at our old house, we had Aries and we had a huge dog bed, and he hated Aries. He absolutely hated Aries because he was 3 and Aries was 2 when me and Adam met and moved in together. Well, when I moved myself in, like a week after meeting Adam, I moved myself in with him and his mom because I had to get out of my mom's house. Blueberry walked over onto Aries' dog bed, stared me and Adam in the eyes, and just peed all over it. He has 2 cat boxes in the laundry room. One has a lid, one doesn't. He poops in the one with the lid and pees in the one that does not have a lid. There's a baby gate blocking the laundry room so the kids can't get in there and mess with his cat boxes. Like, that's his own room, and he still pees on items of clothing. But the vet recommended pheromone diffusers. They look like Airwick plugins with little pods to plug into them, and we got that, which was not cheap, and we also got pheromone collars, and he's not peed on anything since then. So this has only been a few days, but he has not peed on anything. I had my primary care appointment in November, I think November 11th, and my follow-up is this coming up Monday on the 22nd of December. Adam is with both the kids and I could hear them. He's putting him in a timeout. I can just hear the kids fighting. They have been fighting so much. They both steal toys from each other now that Montgomery's almost 11 months old. I think I have a short on my channel finding a primary care doctor before I got pregnant with Montgomery, and she was so nice, but she did not listen to me, like, at all. So I just decided to not have a primary care doctor for a while because when I was pregnant with Montgomery, the OB basically is your primary care doctor. They do all your blood work. Yeah, after my pregnancy, I knew I was gonna have to get a lot of dental work done though, because remember at the end of my pregnancy, it should be in like the vlog before my labor vlog or in my labor vlog, my tooth broke at the end of my pregnancy that I had the first procedure done on my root canal. I don't know if you know this, but when you need a root canal, there's the first procedure to drill out all the roots, and then you have to wait. Then you get a second procedure they drill in more and they fill it with a permanent filling, and then they put a semi-permanent filling in the little hole. Then you have to go to your dentist after, and they have to put a permanent filling and then a crown, or get you fitted for a crown or put a crown in. It's just a lot. So after my pregnancy, I knew I needed to go to the dentist and I knew I needed a primary care doctor, but I put that off. And I put it off, 10 months getting a primary care doctor. So I started getting really stressed about blood work. And obviously in like September, I got 11 cavities filled. So it's just been a lot of appointments, and I've been on like this health kick. The wind kept waking me up last night. It sounded like a tornado. She recommended me to go and get an eye exam, which I have scheduled for January 7th. And she also gave me an ENT referral because my deviated septum, and my nose is in a lot of pain. And I went to that appointment yesterday, December 18th. And December 17th, the day before that, I got the second procedure on my root canal of the broken tooth because another big piece of the tooth fell off. In your molars, you have obviously 4 sides of the tooth, 4 points. I'm missing 2 points of the tooth, like it's half of a tooth, but it's still able to be saved. So they did the second procedure and she filled the rest with a semi-permanent filling so it won't break again. I go to get the crown December 23rd, and my follow-up appointment with my primary care doctor, my physical exam and going over blood work, is December 22nd. So it is just a lot. I have to go in for a CT scan of my nose January 21st on my son's first birthday. His birthday party is going to be January 17th, and when I went to get the second procedure of my root canal, I need 1 more root canal, so 2. I'm going to have 2 crowns in my mouth at 22, which really sucks. I got my second root canal scheduled for January 23rd. So it's just like appointment. Just sucks. After my next root canal, I'll have to come back in the following month for the second procedure and then a crown. But it is so important to take care of your health. And having 2 back-to-back pregnancies wrecked my teeth. I don't think I was getting enough nutrients, as well as the fact that I was throwing up all of the time. I had hyperemesis gravidarum the first pregnancy, and then my second, I didn't. I was just throwing up once or twice a day, which is fantastic. I will take throwing up once or twice a day over like 30-40 times a day, dry heaving all day, being hospitalized to get IV fluids. Yeah, that's what my December has consisted of. Appointment for Booberry, Ozzy getting his stitches, and the emergency room, and then us having to take him to urgent care to get the stitches removed. All of my appointments. It's just been crazy. The ENT, I don't know if you can see, but my nose is kind of slanted this way, the tip of my nose, when it should be in the middle. My nose used to be perfect, and there's like a dark purple splotch right there because it's like separated. My nose isn't flat like that anymore, it's coming out. And I also have NSP, so I have a hole in my cartilage, but the skin is healed over. And the ENT was so fascinated by that. He couldn't tell at first. I had to tell him that I had it, and he immediately went to look in my nose, and I told him that the skin is healed over, and he looked at me like, this girl does not have a hole in her septum. But he was looking in my nose, and he was kind of baffled because he said that it was kind of like a one-off that my skin healed over. My skin should not have healed over the cartilage. It should be just like an open hole, and that he's not seen that before because obviously you're breathing in you don't have a great blood supply to your nose, and that I'm extremely lucky that the skin healed over the hole in my cartilage, because there is a hole, like a horseshoe hole at the end of my cartilage in my nose, in my septum. But he shoved a like little microscope up my nose and said I have a slight deviation, and it would cause more harm than good to get a nose surgery. And I told him, for the past like few years, it feels like there was something at the back of my throat, like being pushed up my throat. I don't know. It just feels like there's something at the back of my throat that I cannot clear out. And I thought it had to do with my septum. So he just ordered a CT scan to just get a better look and make sure that there's nothing else that I need for my nose. I'm boiling pasta for lunch because we went to my mom's house yesterday after the ENT, and she gave us like a big Tupperware container of homemade chili. So that means I don't have to cook lunch. I just have to make pasta. What? Big Daddy, baby. I know what TV you're talking about. We're not plugging that TV in. Why? Because we were given that TV for free by Grandma, and we have it in your room for when you're older. You're 3. You don't need a TV working in your room. I gotta get the kitchen all the way clean because we have to go pick up a grocery order tomorrow. And I don't want to have a dirty kitchen putting away a bunch of groceries. I also have this, which I need to put it in a glass and drink. I've been making detox, or like the immunity shots, and putting them in the freezer. I like pour it into a little shot glass and pour it in here to section it out. I don't have little bottles. You don't need it when you have this. I can't afford to get a bunch of little glass bottles right now. But I'm pretty sure this is spinach, kale, apples, oranges, a crap ton of raw garlic and raw ginger, and celery maybe, turmeric, I don't know. I need to make more soon. It's flu season and I've not had a cold or the flu yet, besides that stomach virus in October, but okay, this wasn't, I didn't know I had this in here. I made other ones after that had more and they were so spicy. This actually tastes a whole lot better than the second batch that I made, but I drank all of them. I found this at the back of the freezer. It smells like celery. It's not as spicy as the other ones I made, and I put blueberries in the other one, so it was like purple, and I put more garlic. Immunity shots are the only shots that I take because I don't drink alcohol. But when we get the grocery order tomorrow, I need to add more vegetables on there so I can do another batch. But you don't get that much. You probably get like 8 shots for a crap ton of vegetables and fruit. You really don't get a lot from it. But I do put all the pulp in the food processor in a cheesecloth and like wring it out to try to get absolutely everything out. I do feel like it's a waste juicing, but I could not just eat raw garlic cloves, so this is the way to go. I stayed up last night making these. We did a grocery order for Oreos, white chocolate, cream cheese, and Biscoff cookies, and I made the little Biscoff truffles and Oreo truffles. Ignore my burner. We're literally moving in a few months and I don't want to replace it until then. Yeah, these are Oreo truffles. It just sucks because it's white chocolate, so they're like stuck together. I'm gonna have to cut them, but the Biscoff ones are my favorite. I've made Oreo truffles, but I've never made Biscoff truffles, and I think these are my favorite. They're so good. Yeah, these are the best, and always use white chocolate, not Candy Melts. Candy Melts suck. And I've tried Ghirardelli white chocolate and just plain Great Value. Obviously this was Walmart's version of Great Value. That chocolate is so much better than Ghirardelli. I like the cheaper white chocolate chips more. I actually have both, I think. This is Meijer's version, and I think I have Walmart's version. Yeah, Walmart's version is the blue bag. So much better than the Ghirardelli ones. I'm about to chop these and start on my homemade meatballs because I'm super hungry. They also take like an hour and a half to make, and I'm so hungry. I'm super nauseous because I just chugged a cup of coffee. It's also super snowy and cold outside, so a hot bowl of meatballs sound so good. I hate cutting onions. hate cutting onions. Half onion and garlic in here for the meatballs. Half onion and garlic in here for the sauce. Did my eyelashes. I'm so like anal about my eyelashes. I don't know why. Hairspray. We are door dashing breakfast. We don't have a lot, and I don't like making eggs when we don't have bread because Adam won't eat eggs the way I make them over medium. We all like eggs like that, but he won't eat it without bread. So we're just door dashing breakfast. We're also not able to pick up our grocery order until like 1 p.m. In between 12 and 1 p.m. We're just doing a grocery pickup through Walmart. And it was like, I think $570. I hate that my eyebrows are so like beyond uneven. It's so annoying. I'm about to make coffee. I'm so exhausted. Montgomery woke me up a bunch of times last night, and I also didn't go to sleep until after midnight because Adam wanted me to stay up and watch the boxing match with him last night with Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul. So I watched that, but I also watched like 5 fights before that. That was actually my first time ever watching boxing because I don't like watching people get hurt. And it was really annoying. And then Montgomery proceeded to wake up around 5 times, and now I'm exhausted. I got them in as even as I possibly could, and I will come back to do my blush after I go eat breakfast. I hate my eyebrows, so annoying. But I'm gonna go eat breakfast now.
Dad?
Yeah. That's the paying I finished. You got him some hot cakes, and he squeezed a bunch of jelly on his sandwich. That you just pick up. It might be kind of hard to eat though. You can eat the sausage and the egg separately from the biscuit. You don't have to eat it like a sandwich. I just put it together for you.
I got you sitting with me.
Aww. I love sitting with you.
I don't.
Almost 11, so we need to leave in about an hour. And I have so many clothes to put away. I have 3 loads of laundry to put away, plus whatever's in the dryer, so 4. And 1 is baby clothes, and I absolutely hate putting baby clothes away. It's Monty's and Ozzy's together, and it takes twice as long because they're like little, so much more fits in the load. I'm not excited to put the baby clothes away. I'm gonna start with our 2 loads of laundry first, and then we'll have to go get the grocery order. All of Ozzy's Santa gifts are in the trunk of the car, and that's where the grocery order has to go. So I think we're about to put him in the bath, and like I'll go in there and shut the door so Adam can bring all the gifts in and put them in our closet. And we're just gonna have to do our best to keep Ozzy out of our room for the next few days. It's the 20th, so there's only 4 more days, so we just gotta do our best. I need to turn these rain sounds off. They are driving me nuts. I was gonna fold laundry, but someone's being very clingy and upset. Yeah. Someone's being very clingy and upset, so we're not gonna fold laundry right now. We can put that off till later, okay? He's been like this all morning, not really sure why.
It's a yellow bone.
I just shoved all the gifts in our closet and under Montgomery's crib, and we have to do our best to keep him out of here. We tried not to go crazy because Adam's mom is also getting Ozzy gifts, and my mom bought us all Kings Island passes, like gold Kings Island passes, and the meal deals, so that's already like a huge Christmas gift. So the scooter, helmet, and knee pads are the big gift.
He just said, I tried to get your brother. He said, you'll be back in a jiff.
Oh my god, Adam carries them in because I don't want to, and I have to put them away, which I don't want to because grocery pickup and a lot of screaming later from this one.
Popsicle or some Cheeto Puffs?
The eggs are over there. Well, adding up so quick. It's been like an hour and I'm still not done. I still have more Montgomery was snacking on blueberries. I washed them first, but I just do not have enough room. I got this in like piping tips and piping bags to make sugar cookies with Ozzy. But oh my god, it's literally full. Everything is full. And that's where the sectioned meat is gonna go. I got a bunch of fruit to make. I made it easy on myself this time, and I got frozen fruit. And then the meat down there to section and put in the freezer. Also a bunch of bone broth and 2 normal because these are expensive and it adds up so quick. These 4 together is like a little over $20, and that's just the broth and the meal, so some normal too. Got a thing of spinach the other day and I had one on the grocery order, so I think I'm gonna make smoothies for lunch and then something else small for the kids, but I need to use that spinach or freeze it because there's way too much spinach. I also got a big bag of kale for the smoothies. Just a lot of groceries. I'm out of breath. This is totally full. I have those garbanzo beans up there, baby proofing stuff. But it's just all my canned goods, pastas, mac and cheese, just everything like that. Coconut milk. I only get canned tomato products, beans, coconut milk, evaporated milk, green chilies, and corn. That's pretty much all I get canned. And then like Olive Garden sauce and Frank's Red Hot. But this is just all cans. Oh my god. Jesus. I have everything put away, so now I'm just gonna do the dishes and start cooking. I love fresh produce, oh my gosh. He wouldn't transfer into the crib, so he's just sleeping on me. He's so sweet. Thank you. So it's like 5 p.m. now. I'm gonna make dinner soon. First I'm gonna shower because I'm really tired and I feel gross. I want to wash my makeup off. But this is what I love about Walmart. I put this on the grocery order, but they didn't have it. And when that happens, especially when you spend a certain amount, we spent a lot, they'll ship it to you for free. So this just came same day. And then I have like 4 other items that are gonna come in like 2 days, I think. But they ship it to you for free. My brother just called and asked a suspicious question. I think he's getting me something, but I made my coffee even though it's almost 5 p.m. Montgomery also keeps snatching ornaments off the tree. So I think we're gonna have to get better like child-proofed ornaments next year. I'm gonna take a shower with Montgomery now and then make tacos, corn tortilla tacos, sour cream and salsa for dinner. And I think that's it. I've kind of just not really filmed today because I'm really sure it's Saturday and I have an appointment Monday and Tuesday, my primary care doctor, and then the dental appointment for my crown. And I've really been stressing about that one. I wish that one could be Monday because I'm just freaking out about it. I'm also stressed on if they're gonna have to give me one of the stainless steel caps or a porcelain white one because I do not want silver in my mouth. I'm just stressed for these appointments. I kind of just want the weekend to be over so I can get to those appointments.